welcome back. We're coming to a close on our campaign. We are playing the Dawn of War Soulstorm expansion. We are playing with the Eldar. Last time we took the rest of Karava 2 over and got the remaining provinces. So, in terms of our honor guard, this is the complete list. So, Veteran Ranger Squad Honor Guard unit carries rangers have sought signs of the Necrons for centuries and are dedicated to the Farseer. Infiltrated scouts equipped with powerful long-range rifles, effective at breaking enemy morale. Banshee Exarch Council. This council is composed of 3 of the eldest Banshee Exarchs from the Craftworld Oofway, serve as carries special advisors and personal protectors, close combat specialists, effective against infantry and heavy infantry. Viper, Honor Guardian, fast attack unit, can use skimmer ability to move over impassable terrain, effective against infantry. That's the same as it was before. Seer Council, Honor Guard unit, Farseer. I don't think it's carries. I forget how to say her name though. Warlock advisors and personal retinue, resilient unit that benefits from most Warlock upgrades. Each Warlock in squad reduces ability recharge rate for all, including any attached units, i.e. attach your Farseer to their squad to use more attacks. Fire Dragon XR Council, Honor Guard unit, often called upon to deal with enemies' heaviest vehicle assault, and to strike the heaviest fortifications. Council composed of 3 of the greatest Fire Dragon Exarchs from Craftworld Oofway, effective against aircraft and vehicles, effective against infantry and heavy infantry. Wraithlord Honor Guard unit, Walker vehicle, most effective in close combat, can be upgraded with anti-vehicle ranged weaponry, effective against most unit types, very effective against vehicles and buildings in close combat. We've already read about the Exarchs. Harlequin Nili, Nihilus, Mistress of the Masks, Commander Unit Secondary, long ago befriended by carries. This pearl among Harlequins has come from the Black Library to protect the Farseer in battle. Enigmatic servant of the Eldar Laughing God, fast attack, close combat, detects infiltrated units. Warp Spider Exarchs, also known as Taldir Swift and Striking Spear, using their warping abilities to cripple the enemy at their weakest points. One of 2 councils formed from the most legendary Warp Spider Exarchs from the Craftworld Oofway, effective against infantry and heavy infantry. For some reason that's repeated. Walker's the same, they're the same. And then Reaper Exarch Council, Honor Guard units serve as carries personal protectors and are often called on to serve as the anchor of her forces. Council composed of the 3 deadliest Dark Reaper Exarchs from the Craftworld Oofway, range combat specialists, effective against infantry and heavy infantry. And here is all of our war gear. So we are finally ready to move on and bring this campaign to a close.
The Blood Ravens had learned the value of speed and mobility through hard battlefield experience. Force Commander Boreal, who had studied under the famed Commander Angelos, sought to make his reliance on stationary defensive structures as small as possible. Therefore, rather than build up the Space Marines' Central Command, entire companies were reserved in the fleet above Kaurava II. These would be ready to deep strike with deadly speed into any territory, including the Blood Raven's own headquarters. If attacked by an enemy, drop pods would cover the Marine stronghold in a steely, thunderous hail, swarming the Space Marines' enemies with super soldiers and dreadnoughts. Force Commander Boreal was sure of his plan. His greatest weapon was, after all, the superiority of the Space Marines themselves. Who could weather such a rapid and devastating defensive tactic?
Me.
Commander Boreal, enemy forces in our perimeter.
Where?
Southern Quadrant, but they were on the move. Current location unknown.
There is no time to be lost. Battle, brothers! Space Marines, today the enemy is at our door. We know our duty and we will do it. We fight for our honor as Blood Ravens, as Space Marines, and we fight in the name of the Emperor. And if we die this day, we die in glory. We die heroes' deaths, but we shall not die. No, it is the enemy who will taste death and defeat. As you know, most of our battle brothers are stationed in space, prepared to deep strike. Our perimeter has been prepared in the event that our enemies should be so bold and so foolish. We have placed numerous beacons, allowing for multiple, simultaneous, and devastating defensive deep strikes. Codex Astartes names this maneuver Steel Rain. We will descend upon the foe. We will overwhelm them. We will leave none alive. Meanwhile, our ground forces will ensure the full defense of our headquarters. We are the Space Marines. We are the Emperor's Fury. Deep strike squads, prepare for deployment.
Walk the path
Brothers,
less traveled.
strike at will.
We walk the path less traveled.
Assault Team Bravo!
Your song shall guide you.
We have lost one of the deep strike beacons, sir.
Yes, we have.
Sir, every beacon we lose reduces our ability to strike on the field.
Do you think I care if we lose a beacon or two? This is war! War! All we need is enough battle brothers on the ground that we can crush them under our boot heels and destroy them with our bolters. That is what matters, Space Marine!
It is now in our hands.
Charge the enemy!
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Vipers ready to sting.
I follow the purity of flame.
We walk the path less traveled. We have mastered the art of destruction. To move. I will call it forth from the wall.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
We are taking down return to defend the craft. We have traveled much dark paths. We move unseen.
Vipers ready to sting.
Let us play our part.
I foresee their destruction! Tread lightly. They have planted mines here. I will join the death of death!
Vipers ready to sting.
It is now in our hands.
Show them the face of their destroyer.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
Show them the face of their destroyer.
Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
It is not over till the last Space Marine drops his gun and falls.
As I dream, so shall it be.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We seek
This is
the
gonna be
adventure
easy.
that only
I
war
don't
can
see us
bring.
coming.
Command me to build. My music will shape the Wraithburn.
So the ancestors decree.
We are under enemy fire.
Our blade shall form an impassable wall. I am sure of the outcome.
Vipers ready to sting.
We return to defend the craft world. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Command me to build. We are under enemy fire. I will call it forth from the war.
They cannot escape their fate.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
Call for me if you wish.
Marines are here.
I am sure of the outcome.
Command me to build. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of the eldar.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy. Vipers ready to sting. Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
Enemy fire.
No more souls. We fight now.
The twisted skein of fate smiles on us.
Vipers ready to sting.
Ulfanash battled as we do. Show them the face of their destroyer.
We've lost nearly half of our deep strike beacons.
Space Marines are here.
Vipers ready to engage.
This is Commander Boreal to relay.
Incoming
Send us
enemy
all the
fire.
units you have. Do you hear?
Affirmative, Commander.
I am sure of the outcome.
My music is a pillar on which their words have been built.
You must find the path is clear to
Ready
me.
to engage the enemy.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy. Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithburn. Look, it changes as I play. You will have what you require. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. The craft world sings to me and I respond just as we shape it. Shall I play the music here?
The troop is ready. The stage is set.
are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
I foresee their destruction.
Command me to build. Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone. Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone. Command me to build. Command me to build. My music will shape the Wraithbone. You have me.
Vipers ready to sting.
Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Alright, let's continue our advance then.
You give wise counsel.
Vipers ready to sting.
Oh, except for one issue. I have to build the support portal.
You will have what you require.
Their death is assured.
Vipers ready to
We
engage the
return from
enemy.
exile.
They cannot escape their fate.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
We fight because we must. I will join the dance
Vipers
of
ready
death.
to engage the enemy.
Striking
I will
incoming.
join the dance of death.
Incoming enemy fire.
Vipers ready to sting.
Cleanse them in flames.
It will be done.
Command me to build. Incoming enemy fire.
Those rhino transports grant them the element of speed. If we
Cleanse them in
Vipers
flames.
will bring quick death to the enemy.
then that advantage will be ours alone.
We are under enemy fire.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
Cleanse them in flames. Burn away their impurities.
I will join the dance of death.
Vipers ready to sting.
Victory is our fate.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy. Vipers ready to engage the enemy. Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
We are the messengers of doom.
Vipers ready to sting.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
We are taking what we've got at them. Just need to keep them disoriented.
Yes, sir.
There cannot
ready
be
to
more
engage the
beacons
enemy.
remaining. Yes, the runes have been cast.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
No time to lose. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
Vipers
The
ready to
wanderers
sting.
have returned.
the enemy.
I could probably continue my assault. Without too much difficulty.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been materialized. Shall I play the music here then?
What do you know of war?
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
That's too bad. Apparently, I fully upgraded my.
Fully materialized, unprepared for war. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. Incoming enemy fire.
Command me to build.
Let your enemies fear, for a harlequin grenadier dog dances at your side. Show them the face of their destroyer.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
As you wish.
We live to move.
All fear the voice of death calling to them. We are the harbingers of death.
Death and fate have taken the stage.
Quickly, take us to the battle. We shall win this war. This world moves so slowly. Quickly, take us to the battle.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
Incoming enemy fire.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
Many are cold, few survive.
Vipers ready to sting. Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy. Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
Death and fate have taken the stage.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
We will capture it.
We are taking damage.
See their destruction!
Many are cold, few survive.
Arcia,
Our
surely this
cries
is where all their
herald coming of
transports have been
great
coming
pain
from.
for our enemies.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
I am the Song of Fury, here to serve.
Shall I play the music here then? You will have what you require.
We have done
The
as the
planes of the
ancestors are
Vipers
yours to
ready to
command.
engage the enemy.
The Seer Council has sent me. We are taking damage.
This is the judgment of the righteous, scum!
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. Shall I play the music here then?
Whoops,
My
I did
music
not
is a
want to
pillar
follow
upon which
this.
whole worlds have been built.
We live to move.
Many are called, few survive.
Your song shall guide me. I obey in all things. Your song shall guide me.
Vipers ready to sting.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Death and fate have taken the stage.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
Command me to build.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
Your song shall guide me. I obey in all things.
Danger
Vipers
has
ready to
found us.
engage the enemy. Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
There is wisdom in your words.
Vipers ready to spit battle calls for massive firepower.
We are under enemy fire.
Vipers ready to sting. Vipers ready to sting.
Our path is dangerous but necessary.
Many are called, few survive.
Vipers ready to sting. This battle calls for massive firepower. Vipers ready to sting.
Danger has found us.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy. Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
We are here to exact
Vipers ready to engage the enemy. Vipers will bring quick death
Incoming
to the
enemy
enemy.
fire.
Vipers ready to sting. Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy. Vipers ready to sting. Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy. Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
We are taking damage.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
The future seems so
clear.
This is going to be easy. They will not see us coming.
I am sure of the outcome.
Vipers will bring great death to the enemy. Vipers ready to sting.
Danger has found us.
Alright, 2 strike Vikings are down.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Gonna leave the skimmers behind next.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
Now. Just not good. You just disrupt everything.
Take us in closer.
Follow my kin. We have done as you asked. Your song shall guide me.
Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play. I will call forth from the war. We are shaped by fate, just incoming enemy fire. My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been built.
Sure.
We are under enemy fire.
You wanna fight? Fight him.
I will sing your firestorms now. Call upon me if you wish. No souls. Right now. I follow the purity of flame. Call upon me if you wish.
Alright,
Strike
let's
quickly
exchange
while our
over.
enemy slumbers. What do you know of war? Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
Put this guy's in.
I knew you would have need of me.
Alright,
We are
control
called
As I
one,
dream, so shall it
control
be.
2.
What do you know of war?
We bring heavy weapons to crush
We are the messengers of doom.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Damn, I don't know who else.
We are taking damage. Fear the judgment of the council.
Fire prism at the ready.
There's some cavalry here.
We are under enemy fire.
You guys are control 4 then.
Fire
We are
prism
taking
at the
damage.
ready.
Guys, control 3.
Strike them down with all your might!
Hide from my sight. There is wisdom in your words.
Strike them down with all your might!
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Fire prism at the ready. The terrain is
My divine, as I dream, so shall it be.
to annihilate.
How can I help you?
Oh, it's coming at me now.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. Naturally, so the ancestors.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We are under enemy
Naturally,
fire.
I knew you would have need of me. Your song shall guide me.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
We are called to
As I
battle.
dream, so shall it be.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Come on, guys, hurry up. And keep my attack going.
What needs to be done?
Now our
There is
paths
wisdom
cross
in your
our
words.
enemies.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. Your song shall guide me. Call upon me if you wish. The future seems so clear. There is wisdom in your words.
Prism cannons fully charged.
So the ancestors decree. Cleanse them in flames. Kill them swiftly. What needs to be done? There is wisdom in your word. Burn away their impurities. I knew you would have need of me.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
There is wisdom in your word. How can I help?
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
There is wisdom in your words. The future seems so clear. As I dream, so shall it be. The future seems
As I dream, so shall it be.
clear. The future is clouded and uncertain.
Few survive. Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
So the ancestors decree. I follow the purity of flame. Kill them swiftly. Kill them swiftly. Kill them swiftly.
Our blades shall pour an impassable wall.
Reach the inferno! The future is clouded and uncertain. Your song shall guide you. I will sing of firestorms now. I knew you would have need of me.
What do you know?
What's going on?
Now our
Scream.
paths cross our
Scream
enemies.
isn't been very responsive.
Your song shall guide you.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
So the ancestors decree. Our path is dangerous but necessary. The random hand of
The
fate
ultimate was
delivers
set
me
upon
to you.
vengeance.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Fire prism at the ready.
Your song shall guide you.
We are under enemy fire.
Call upon me if you wish. Shall I divine the next move? random hand of fate delivers me to you.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Prism cannons fully charged.
There is wisdom in your words.
Naturally.
We are taking damage.
There is wisdom in your words.
Naturally.
Your song shall guide me.
What needs to be done?
Now our paths cross our enemies. We are ready to strike.
Space Marine!
We are taking damage.
The enemy cannot hide from my
Make us
sight.
proud, brothers.
Many are called, few survive.
There is wisdom in your words.
Fire prism at the ready.
Uh-oh. Like an enemy. It is.
We are under enemy fire.
Prism cannons fully charged.
I sense the enemy. They are closing
We'll
in.
be able to hold.
Concentrating all
Show the
energy on the
ancestors to
enemy.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
The Eldar army approaches. Ready yourselves, Blood Ravens.
disappear.
Deep strike, deploy. Deploy.
Now
Send everything
our
you've got.
paths cross
Do you
our
read me?
enemies.
Everything you've got.
Land Raider has entered the battle.
Your song shall guide me. Burn away their impurities. I will sting the firestorms now. There is wisdom in your words.
Has found us.
It cannot be done! We must retreat!
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
Show us the way. It cannot be done! We must retreat!
We return to defend the craft world.
Vipers ready to sting.
Let us hunt.
Vipers ready to
Mists
engage
of
the enemy.
space and time retreat from my mind.
Reap the inferno!
Fire prism at the ready.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
As I dream, so shall it be. Reap the inferno!
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
The future seems so
Come for us! We are ready to return to
As
the
I
fray.
dream, so shall it be.
Incoming enemy fire.
what needs to be done. The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
There is wisdom in your word. Burn away their impurities. There is wisdom in your word. I follow the
The
purity
random
of
hand of
faith.
fate delivers me to you.
Fire prism at the ready.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We appear well commanded. This world moves so slowly. We are called to battle. We are called to battle.
We have done as you asked.
We are on our way. We are called to battle. We are taking damage. To battle. We can be there instantly. We can be there instantly.
Alright, let them land.
We are on our way.
The enemy cannot hide
the
from my
ancestors
sight.
decree.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
What do you know of the war? A fast strike in and out.
Your song shall guide you.
My powers are yours now.
Strike quickly while our enemies
Prism at the ready.
Your song shall guide me. I follow the purity of flame.
How can I help?
strike quickly while our enemies flank.
Fear the voice of death. All fear the
Fire
voice
the
of
orbital
death.
bombardment
While our
immediately.
enemies flank.
Sir, they're right on top of us.
Needs
They're
to be
collateral.
done.
The ancestors
Fire!
decree.
We are space marines.
You wish
If
to
we are to
annihilate.
die, our enemies will die beside us.
We are taking damage.
What needs to be
All
done?
fear the voice of death calling to them. We are the messengers of doom.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We are the messengers of
Your song
doom.
shall guide me.
Fire prism at the ready.
Naturally.
Concentrating all energy on the enemy.
Your song shall guide me.
The future seems
Your song shall guide me. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
naturally.
We are ready to strike.
The claims of the ancestors are yours to command.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
Naturally.
Our paths cross our damage.
As I dream, so shall it be.
The random hand of
So
fate
the ancestors
presents a reward to you.
You wish to annihilate.
Your song shall guide me. Meet the inferno!
Fire prism at the ready.
Be done.
We are the messengers of doom.
As I dream, so shall it be.
It cannot be done. We must retreat.
The ancestors decree.
The future is clouded.
The voice of death always was.
As I dream, so shall it be. Your song shall guide me.
We are ready to fight again.
Burn away their impurity. Call on me if you wish.
We are under enemy fire.
Call on me if you wish.
I sense the enemy.
We are here
They
to
are
exact
closing in.
harsh vengeance. Many are called. Few survive.
There is wisdom in your words.
Strike them down with all your might! The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We are ready to return to the fray.
The Emperor guides my blade.
Hear the voice of death calling to them.
We are under enemy fires at our distance.
Your song shall guide me.
Strike them down with all your might!
We exist to avenge our sisters.
Retreat to the wall. Waiting here is but a phase of our retreat to the wall.
My powers are yours now.
Phase of our
All fear the voice of death.
Bringing full weaponry to bear.
We exist to avenge our
Prism
sisters.
cannons fully charged.
We are here to exact
Fire prism.
Strike them down with all your might!
Your song shall go. No more songs. Sing the firestorms now.
Prism cannons fully charged.
danger has found us.
Take us in closer. Bringing full weaponry to bear. We move with a
The enemy
purpose.
cannot hide from my sight.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Fully materialized.
Alright, so we need to start getting our second wave army ready.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
Your song shall guide me.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
Over time we can go get the victory point, or the relic, I mean.
Fully materialized. Quickly, take us to the battle. What do you know of war?
We have done as you asked.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance. If you insist.
Fully materialized, unprepared for war. Do you know of war? We are taking damage. We walk our path.
Many are called, few survive.
What needs to be done?
The flames of the ancestors are yours to command. There is wisdom in your words.
Prism cannons fully charged. Prism
The
cannons
future
fully
is
charged.
clouded
Our
and
blade shall
uncertain.
form an
I am the Song
impassable
of
wall.
Fury, here to serve.
We are shadowy.
Dang it.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. Mission successful. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. What do you know of war? What do you know of war?
There is wisdom in your words. Your song shall guide me. 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 There is wisdom in your words.
Fire prism at the ready. It will be worth the wait.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Quickly, take us to the battle. This world moves so slowly.
Our blade shall form an impassable wall.
What needs to be
So
done?
the ancestors decree.
Fire prism at the ready.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Danger has found us. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Show me a place that is ready
The
to
random
receive
hand of fate delivers me to you.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Back over here.
Naturally.
We are
As I
called to
dream,
battle.
so shall it
Back
be.
over this way.
I have lead
There
all
is
means.
wisdom in your words.
Shall I plan your
Fire prisoners at the ready.
Enemy fire.
Unleash the onslaught.
As I dream, so shall it be.
What needs to be done?
We move to the war as it moves to us.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Died. They're all moving the other way.
Your song shall guide me. Burn away their impurities.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
There is wisdom in your words.
I knew you would have to meet with me. My direction is no longer clear.
Danger.
Your song shall guide me. Call upon me if you wish. No more songs. We fight
The
now.
future is clouded and I see clearly once more.
This battle calls for massive firepower.
Alright, victory is
Your
mine.
song shall guide
The
me.
future is clouded and uncertain.
We have failed. The Emperor.
Those are such lame little bullets. They almost make me laugh.
Farseer Karis found herself more and more troubled by visions concerning the Space Marines. Should the Blood Ravens meet with success, several outcomes were possible, and too many involved devastating victories for either the Necrons or the rapacious Dark Eldar. Either through ignorance or provocation, the Space Marines would unleash horrible forces on the galaxy. What the Eldar must do was clear enough, although a daunting task. Guided by her foresight and the wisdom of her ancestors, the Farseer led her army to the lands of solitude, and there made a bold strike against the famed soldiers of the Imperium. She would, of course, have preferred less direct methods, but there was no other way. While the Eldar loss of life was terrible, they did succeed in subduing the Blood Ravens, and their duty was fulfilled. While the battlefield was being cleared, and the Eldar dead ritually lamented, Farseer Karis pondered her army's next move, reflecting on the terrible price that is sometimes paid for peering into the tangled skein of the future. At the end of the bloody contest, only the Eldar army remained standing. The Necron had been returned to the depths of Calriva 3, and all those who would meddle, pillage, or spread chaos throughout the galaxy were gone. Farseer Karis had succeeded in her task. She had led her people among the branching roads of the future to the best possible of ends.
And for some reason her color is different.
The Ulthwi Eldar then scoured the planets of the Calriva system, destroying all vestiges of the war, machine and soldier alike. All, that is, except for those Imperial Guard troops who had somehow survived the defeat. These surviving guardsmen eventually contacted Segmentum Command. When fresh Imperial forces arrived, no trace of the victors could be found. What had taken place could not be explained. A new Imperial regiment was instituted, this time under greater ecclesiarchal surveillance, and rebuilding began. Strangely, however, all efforts to colonize the Third Planet met with inexplicable disaster. Eventually, embarrassed and unable to explain, the new Governor-General simply abandoned the planet. Occasionally, he would receive strange reports of slender, swift-moving figures and alien-looking arches, which would appear and then vanish again without a trace.
Alright. Another campaign down. Keeps going through this cave and move on to, I think, Dawn of War 2. For watching, and I'll continue to upload videos daily. If you're enjoying these videos, please give my channel a like and subscribe to encourage me to post more for you. Have a great day.